Hello, adventurer. It's good to see you. You have made it to the morning grind.
Welcome, welcome.
It's the live stream at the beginning of the Geekverse, where we talk about all types of topics in geekdom, gaming, and fantasy, with an emphasis on being constructive and creating the things that we want to exist in the world.
It's all on the grind, Sizemore. Can't be too fine, can't be too coarse.
That's exactly right. There are a lot of adventures to be had today. Dungeons to explore and monsters to slay, and who knows what a random encounter might send our way. That's why we have to prepare, so settle in now for the morning grind with your favorite beverage in hand.
Tea? Or maybe something a little stronger. I've got a few bottles of the old Wynyard left.
Whatever you want. Pull up a chair.
Dude.
If you're feeling fancy, how about a cappuccino? Or a frappuccino? Or how about an espresso?
Just tea, thank you.
Sounds good to me, Gandalf. Whatever you want. I'm just glad you're here.
Everyone is welcome. You can just watch if you want. You don't have to worship anything you don't want to worship.
Thank you, Mike. But be forewarned.
Sometimes we get really strange characters around here.
Wait, what's that you say? Why can't you come and be a part of the stream?
My wife would disown me.
Oh no, I bet she'll be fine with it. Come on in.
Am I scared for my safety? No.
What are we supposed to do?
Everybody do the secret handshake.
Secret cultist handshake.
Oh, now do wizards who love each other.
This, my friend, is a science.
I still don't have gills, but it's fine.
It's all on the grind, son. Can't be too fine, can't be too coarse.
Dude, this would be a sick place to bring the band.
Indeed it would be, Dave. It really would. I'm seeing more people coming in. Welcome, glad to have you here. Oh, look, here's someone new.
Is this the cultist meetup?
Yes it is.
Come to hang out? Please accept me. I have nothing else.
Okay, we accept you. Everyone's welcome here.
Brought some snacks.
Well, that makes things even better.
You want some coffee? I don't drink coffee. You sure? It's cultist coffee. What makes it cultist coffee? I'm a cultist and I'm drinking it. Oh. Then I'll have some.
What exactly is going on here?
I'm seeing more people coming in. Welcome. It's so great to have you. Oh, and look, here comes another stranger.
Can we help you?
Yes, fellow cultists. I could really use some food.
Oh yeah? Welcome. We have donuts.
Oh, it's me. I'm glad I'm here. I'm sure you have a few questions for me, though.
What's your name? Who do you work for? What god do you worship?
Great questions, Rob.
I'm Steve King, and I worship Nyarlathotep.
No, not really. I'm just Heath, and I won't be worshiping anything this morning. But I will be your host. Welcome to the office. We're going to have a great time. I've got my coffee ready, because now it's time for the morning grind.
If you could become a fish, that would be amazing. Then I could command you with my mental fish powers.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the morning grind. Welcome to the office. Welcome to my home. I'm Heath, and I'll be your host this morning. It's a casual kind of day today. It's going to be kind of casual. We're just going to be hanging out here, and we're going to do an unboxing of this one I've got right here. Some gear. I just got this in. This is the Pakt. The brand is Pakt. It's travel luggage. Supposedly like for one bag travel. I used to travel a lot, but ever since I've been here working on Kickstarters and doing the tabletop games, I haven't been able to travel as much. But I'm hoping that I get to travel to a couple of locations in like I need to go see Brianna. I need to go see a friend in Florida. I need to go out to LA. So I need to travel again, and I want to travel light, and I had no luggage, so I went ahead and got that. We'll see if it's any good, so we're going to unbox that and check it out this morning. Guys like gear, right? Guys like gear. That's why we were looking at the Dungeons & Dragons Arms and Equipment Manual the other day, and it was a great conversation because gear is great. I need my light over here. This room, this whole office, just crazy. Whole house is. In fact, yesterday, Brianna and I were talking. We meet on Tuesdays, and she and I were both just exhausted. It seems like basically it's like 2 weeks or 3 weeks worth of work ever since I've been working on the Christmas story just hit. So didn't really we were just like zoning out with each other yesterday. And then I watched Donnie Darko last night again, or tried to, and then we had our conversation last night. So let's see who all is here. Let's see who all is here. Good morning, BGD. Good morning, Multiverse DM. Yeah, I don't know how many thousands of gold coins this bag's going to be able to hold, but we'll see here. James says, I love gear. I am this close to getting a bearskin hoodie. Bearskin hoodie. Hey, Zero the Blade. Good morning. Good morning, Tomocrat. And Mike, good morning. Good morning. Too much mental energy used on Donnie Darko. Yeah, so that's why I was like, needs to be a casual morning. So it was a good time to take a look at this. Needs to be a casual morning because I need the recharge. Brianna and I are going to be working this afternoon on more of the YouTube stuff. Trying to we had a meeting last week about what we need to do in order to actually facilitate more of table talk and also dinner and a board game. And so she and I are going to be working together this afternoon. But I need a little bit of chill time, and then I got to get back into it because we got to keep doing projects. We got to keep doing projects here. So, yes, last night we did take a look at Donnie Darko. Brianna and Doug were on the channel looking at Donnie Darko. And this one I did just broadcast over on the new Table Talk channel. It was a great conversation. Now, click here. This right here is the channel just for Table Talk that we're working on tighter branding across all things, working on tighter branding. So if you enjoy Table Talk and you weren't there, well, we did have it last night on the new Table Talk channel. I'll put that in the chat right now. Boom, there we go. It's in the chat now. Please come on over. We're going to be working on some more clips and putting out more shorts over there as well. So there's a lot going on there for Table Talk, much tighter branding. I think it's going to be, in the end, a good thing. So come over here, past live streams. There's last night right there. Donnie Darko discussion. Crazy movie, crazy movie. So come on by. That's where Donnie Darko is. On Thursday, so that's tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be re-airing my discussion with Jamie Stegmaier. I'm going to be re-airing that discussion. It was a great conversation. He's extremely productive. I'm so envious and jealous of him with all that he's able to get done. He does a tremendous amount of work, which I am a fan of. So tomorrow, Jamie Stegmaier. I'm gonna be trying. I've got more table talks that I have to bring out on that channel. And so I'm trying that on Thursday nights. Like I said, ideally Tuesday and Thursday nights, but I got to get like new guests scheduled and things like that, which I also have somebody else besides Brianna to help with scheduling and try to facilitate Table Talk. So I think we're going to be growing. But in the meantime, I've got more Table Talks that I've got loaded into YouTube, but have not been published publicly yet. And those need to be going out on Thursdays for the moment while we try to coordinate with more people. So at the moment, this is already pre-recorded, but come on over here to the Jamie Stegmaier Table Talk. That'll be tomorrow at 7:00 p.m. If you hit the link, I just put that in the chat. If you're not already over there, hit the notification bell, notification on, and in 33 hours, I'll be in the chat with you on with Scythe to talk about Jamie Stegmaier and his success in building a tabletop game company. So that's what's going on over there. I also put down in the comment section that if you did not get Goodnight Sword, yesterday we launched Goodnight Sword on Indiegogo. So here it is. Goodnight Sword is obviously my takeoff of Goodnight Moon, my medieval fantasy takeoff of Goodnight Moon. It's the first book that's been published in the Tales of Rabavania. So Goodnight Sword. Yes, it was on Kickstarter, and I know many of you have probably got it there. But if you did not get it on Kickstarter, if you are new here, Goodnight Sword is on Indiegogo right now, and it will ship before Christmas. So we're doing a short campaign, short campaign for people who did not get it. on Kickstarter. But I want to bring it out again because we have had some new people come in, and so if you want it, just a quick campaign, the hardback book. If you are a fan of fantasy, where's the book? If you're a fan of fantasy, like so many of us are, if you know kids who are of the right age for Goodnight Moon, but you much rather have them read Goodnight Sword. Goodnight Sword is where it is the book, and I'm very, very proud of it. So that will ship out on Indiegogo, and then right now we're also working on. I'm going to get Doug's notes on my Christmas story, The Trial of St. Gabriel, and then we're going to be bringing that out on Kickstarter, like right after this concludes. Right after this concludes, I got to do some marketing for the Christmas story, and we'll just see. I'm very excited about it. All right, so that is what is going on there. I guess those are the main announcements. Yeah, I guess those are the main announcements right now. There will also be a re-release of Dinner and a Board Game on the Dinner and a Board Game channel on Sunday. So I believe the conclusion of Terraforming Mars on Sunday. All right, let's go to the books. All right. Let's go to The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. Let's do our morning reading, and then we'll see what this luggage is like. So, everybody got your drink? I got coffee this morning. I don't know what that was that just fell. I got coffee this morning. So let's have our breathe and sip, 2 deep breaths, complete exhales, and then take a sip of your favorite beverage. Good morning, Robert. Hey, morning. Good morning, Robert. Here we go. 2 deep breaths. And sip. Now let's go to The War of Art for our morning inspiration. See, the professional seeks order. We talked about that one yesterday, but this is, part of my problem is, I think I'm going to read this again because I've really got to deal with this problem. When I lived in the back of my Chevy van, I had to dig my typewriter out from beneath layers of tire tools, dirty laundry, and moldering paperbacks. My truck was a nest, a hive, a hellhole on wheels, whose sleeping surface I had to clear each night just to carve out a foxhole to snooze in. The professional cannot live like that. He is on a mission. He will not tolerate disorder. He eliminates chaos from his world in order to banish it from his mind. He wants the carpet vacuumed and the threshold swept, so the muse may enter and not soil her gown. I love that. I've still got to work on cleaning the house and keeping it clean and keeping house. But, part of that I realized is because I do live in a state of chaos in the sense that I'm not exactly sure what works over here yet. I'm still trying to figure out what works as far as, YouTube goes, as far as building the Rabivania and Theophany brands and what exactly I need to be doing on all of that. So I've been doing a whole bunch of different things, trying to figure out what works. Once I figure out what actually works so that I can actually get a system going, then everything that's not part of that system is getting out of here. It's getting out of here. Good morning, Stray. Good morning. So a professional demystifies. A pro views her work as a craft, not art. And I'm big on that. I don't really consider myself an artist, but a craftsman. I like this. A pro views her work as craft, not art. Not because she believes art is devoid of mystical dimension. On the contrary, she understands that all creative endeavor is holy, but she doesn't dwell on it. She knows that if she thinks about it too much, it will paralyze her. So she concentrates on technique. The professional masters how and leaves what and why to the gods. Like Somerset Maugham, she doesn't wait for inspiration. She acts in anticipation of its apparition. The professional is acutely aware of the intangibles that go into inspiration. Out of respect for them, she lets them work. She grants them their sphere while she concentrates on hers. The sign of the amateur is overglorification of and preoccupation with the mystery. The professional shuts up. She doesn't talk about it. She does her work. I like that too. I've been in situations where the artistic side of things is overwhelming the project to the point of it never getting done. I've worked on projects like that, and so I've tried to use what I had learned from those situations to manifest my own projects. Like, okay, so why didn't this go well? Well, sometimes it was an over focus on art, which prevented things from getting done, and I don't like that. I'm way behind on the projects that I'm getting done. I'm way behind on where I should be as far as the projects that have been released, because it's got to ship. You got to ship, right? So I'm behind on that, and so I hate that. But I think it has to do more than system than art in my case now. James says 100% agree on the distinction between craft and art. Let's do one more. Oh, okay. So that's that. I thought that we were doing 2 pages, so I know something was wrong with the page. So one more, so that would put us. That would do this spread of pages. A professional acts in the face of fear. The amateur believes he must first overcome his fear, and then he can do his work. The professional knows that fear can never be overcome. He knows there is no such thing as a fearless warrior or a dread-free artist. When Henry Fonda does. After puking, what Henry Fonda does after puking in the toilet in his dressing room is to clean up and march out on stage. He's still terrified, but he forces himself forward in spite of his terror. He knows that once he gets out into the action, his fear will recede and he'll be okay. So, also, hey, some of us are doing NaNoWriMo, and I can't believe that October is going by. It's already October 18th. I really don't know what's happening to all these days. But we got to be ready in 2 weeks or whatever for NaNoWriMo. There's a lot of stuff that has to be written, and I've been trying to get this Rabavania written and then Theophany written, and it's time. I'm wondering if I should write a script for the Christmas story that I just did. I was talking to Doug about that last night. Art is nebulous, intangible, and often ill-defined. Craft can be learned, honed, and improved. James says, if you work at it, anyone can pick up any craft. That's the difference. All right. Well, let's see here. Let me bring up the auxiliary camera. This is a large unboxing here, so we'll just have to see how well it fits on here. But go auxiliary camera. Right here. And then get some additional light on the subject over here. Oh, that's a good idea, James. Speaking of NaNoWriMo, I mentioned maybe a new Discord channel for those participating to keep us accountable to each other. That's a good idea. I got to clean up the Discord server anyway. I just have not had time to think about that. Because there are things that I think are being used and things that are not being used. A NaNoWriMo channel would be fun. But I'm try to keep each other accountable here in the mornings as well. But that was the original kind of idea for the Discord server, was keeping us accountable and doing our work. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what's inside this travel luggage. Has anybody seen this before? All right, let's see. See, I can't even find a marker around here. Let's see. There we go. All right. You know what? I actually got a new knife in as well. So let's use the new knife. Seemed to work pretty well. It's that one right there. I've missed on my sheath knife buying a couple of times, but I think that one is a good one for general purpose. Oh, all right. Plastics-free packaging, it said. All right, there we go. Although, so this is the 35 milliliter, 35 milliliter backpack. It's for snails. This is the 35 liter backpack. Stowable accessory straps, 2 on each side, it says. Zip around clamshell access. Quick access pockets made from recycled materials. Luggage pass-through. Slot for stowing shoulder straps. Removable hip belt. TSA pocket to make airport security a breeze. I got big into like one bag travel. I took too much stuff when I went to Europe the first time. So then I got down to listen. I want to be able to go places and for extended periods and not have to take a whole bunch of stuff. So yes, thank you. There is the link to the Discord server right there. If you're here, Discord server link. Thank you, Stray, in the comment section. Let's see what this says. Pakt. Travel like a pro, live like a local. The Pakt Travel Backpack is the ultimate carry-on companion with over 20 unique features to discover. Meet your new go-to bag for trips of any length, including overnights, business travel, weekends, and week-long trips. Zip around clamshell access. Okay, we were just talking about that right here. Stowable accessory straps, 2 on each side. Quick access pockets made with recycled materials. Slot for stowing shoulder straps. Luggage pass-through. Removable hip belt. I would still really like to be able to. Yeah, maybe adjust the camera a little bit. Pakt creates some of the world's best travel gear and does so with our planet and people in mind every step of the way. We exist to make products that enhance your experience wherever they may take you. All right. I need more life simplification. I need life simplification in a major way. I used to be rather minimalistic in stuff, but ever since I got this house and board gaming, I got board games and stuff here, but I really need to move some of those things around as well. I got probably too much. I got 2 closets in the gaming room that need to be put to better use. They were stored with stuff that was for making the cultists. But I think some of the stuff in there is no longer relevant. All right, so we got this. So it's interesting here because it should be able to be worn like a backpack. Yeah. Worn like a backpack, but also it opens up and you can carry it with these handles as well. And then the trick is still not to fill it up, not to pack it full of stuff. You can get gear buying and like, man, I need all this stuff, and you might not. So this is external bag. Let's see, external pocket right here. Ribbon for keys, probably. Oh, magnetic closure right there. Mesh pocket right there. Malcolm Frontier, founder. All right. And then we got, I'm not sure where that goes at the moment. I'm going to put that in here. And then I also have another strap right here as well. Could be around the waist. That could be around the waist belt. Place for pens. So that's a quick access pocket right there. What about back here? Or down here? One pocket, silica gel. Anybody else go backpacking around Europe? I tried to make it all the way across Europe, but I didn't make it. I tried to go from Portugal all the way to Istanbul one time, but I didn't make it. I was there for several weeks, but then called off the trip, then just went back to Istanbul. let's see. So those are the front pockets. I got loops right here. I'm not sure what they're for. Here, that may be a water pouch right there. Water pouch. We've got a clench up at the top. Water bottle possibly right there. Oh, so that's an expanding zipper. That's a zipper that expands. Oh, gee. No, that also reveals another zipper here. We got, this is a zipper pocket here that's concealed by another zipper, which I think is not the main compartment. Just because you can fit it can fit in your bag doesn't mean you should take it. What's the least you need to be completely self-sufficient? Later, it would be great if I had a mobile setup with a laptop or something so that I could also stream from there. Don't eat the gel packet. James, you've never been to Europe? Oh, wow. I wouldn't have guessed that. Let's see. Okay, so this one right here, I think this is the main pack. Okay, so this is how it opens. Gee, I'm running out of room on the camera. So, but see, it opens up with the clamshell. This is one of the reasons that I liked that, is that it opens up with the clamshell right here. So then you can load it this direction, load it this direction. So it's not just a backpack. You can wear it like a backpack, but it's not just a backpack. You can open it all the way up and pack it like a suitcase. So this side, there's some type of hard, right here. Some type of piece of plastic right there. That may be to protect. Is on this side? Is it a laptop? Okay, so that opens to get into this side of the clamshell. I guess from the top. Yeah, I've actually never been to the UK either. And that seems like an easy trip to get to. So eventually I'd like to do, a fairly easy trip to the UK. I've been on continental Europe, but I would love to go to the UK, Ireland, and that just seems like, especially if you're set up and you're just going light, it seems like something you should be able to do. Reasonably easy, rather than, I've been to some of Eastern Europe, but okay, but it's easier to get to the UK from the US than it is other places. And you don't have the language issues. So it just seems like an easy trip to do one day. It just has to be done. So yeah, this is very cushy. So I'm wondering if you're supposed to be putting that's probably some kind of laptop area. And this has got all kinds of cush in it. I wonder if this is also a cushioned container. And And then over here on the clamshell, we've got net. Another net. I'm not sure what that is. What, pens? It's got nylon loops. Can you see that? Let's see. Let's go this way. Nylon loops here. Ugh. My desk is not set up to do something this large. Now, also nylon loops down here. I'm not sure what those do. The best part of the bags? Oh yeah, that would be, yeah, I know. That would be awesome. I tried to write when I was in Europe a long time ago. Like, as I was traveling around. It kind of worked. I was writing a bunch of theophany at the time, but nothing that's actually going to get used. So here, and then you also have, so this side of the clamshell as well. Yeah, I think I would like to try to set up this bag for like indefinite travel in the most minimal way. So that's the outside if you're wearing it like a backpack. This is the inside. I've got some cubes. I like the travel cubes that help you keep your clothes organized. So when you go this way, we have the handle on that side. That may be the other part right here of the loop we were looking at. That's not attached yet. That seems kind of thin for a waist belt, but it may be. These loops down, actually these loops right here look more substantial for that. It says it's got luggage pass-through. Oh, look, so we got, okay, this padded back right here. Well, that right there, see, that is holding, we got the shoulder straps here. Oh, I bet these connect to the shoulder straps. That's what that's for right there. Nylon loops on the shoulder pads. But it did say luggage pass-through. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be passing the luggage through. That must be the TSA compartment right there. So like empty your, and that's convenient. A place to empty your pockets, and then that way you can put your stuff back in your pockets at your own leisure. Yeah, airport security, no problem. TSA. Okay, so that's what that is. You can reach down inside here. Huh. Well, I think I like it. My luggage like this, it wasn't like this, wasn't a backpack, but my carry-on got torn apart because I used it so much. But I haven't had to travel. But now I'm thinking about it again, so I got to be ready. The TSA pocket. Yeah, I mean the airports can be such a hassle. But I think I like this. I think this is a pretty cool travel bag. I think it beats the roller luggage. But if that's your travel bag, I mean, now I really want to try it. I love that it opens up the clamshell way. There, clamshell. clamshell taken care of. And also hold it like that. Yeah, I like that. We'll have to see. I'll have to do a trip report sometime. I need to try out gear. But I don't know. That one seems pretty reasonable. Let's see. What else we got? I got this as well while we're just looking at bags and gear. I've got this one that I've been using as just a standard backpack, and I haven't really outfitted it yet. But kind of my thinking was I wanted to do like an urban backpack. Is I thought that what it would be neat if you had your bags set up so like your bags are like an adventure or an adventure in a bag, just a vacation in a bag, so that you just go, when you're ready to go someplace, you go and you already have the bag set up. And I was looking at some type of like urban bag, like what do you need in order to like enjoy yourself in an urban environment and have everything that you need, especially including things like laptops and things for your writing and your productivity and that kind of stuff for like walking around. Because I don't know if I guess you could. I mean, if you're backpacking, I guess you'd walk around with something like this. But I was thinking about just general urban environments. What is this bag? Does this bag have a name? I'm sure it does. But I have been walking around with this backpack a little bit. I don't really have it set up. What is this backpack? It's got Velcro field here. A really sturdy handle up here. I put on, I haven't got this completely attached yet for some reason. I can't get it completely attached. But the Yeti bottle opener to go on the strap, I think that's pretty cool. I like the straps. It's got, let's see. So you have to get to know your backpack. Velcro field right there. So you can set up some type of internal pockets with Velcro. I don't know. It's kind of hard to show these things off, but I've been kind of thinking about it because I just don't have enough room. But anyway, that's my thinking. I was thinking, if I add a luggage and then a backpack for like urban environments and then do another bag for like camping and stuff, I think that would be fun. And then be able to just grab it and go, because I got to be able to get out of the house sometime. I spend too much time here. But like I said, I got to get the systems set up so we know what's going on from day to day and actually functioning and is actually something sustainable. But so I'm still working on that. Taking me a while. All right. Well, like I said, this was a casual morning. That was just some fun stuff I got in. We'll see how it works. Maybe I'll get to load it up and get to go someplace. Probably my trip to see Brianna will be the first one, but I need to buy tickets or something like that. But I need to figure out when I'm going to do that. But anyway, so it's kind of lightweight day today. I hope you're doing all right. Anything we should be talking about? Anything that we haven't addressed that we should be? I hope everyone is doing okay. Sometimes we do have to take a look we do have to take a look after mental health. Can't get too tired. We're all trying to do a bunch of work here. We're all got a lot of projects we're trying to do. Sometimes you need a breath. So there we go. All right. Well, I am out of here. I've got a few things I got to do. I still got to call about my truck. I still don't have a truck. So I had to call about my car, figure out what's up with that, and then get ready to work with Brianna this afternoon. Everybody have a wonderful day today. Be constructive, be creative. I will see you later. Grind on.